Hello friends, my name is John Mark Shaw, and today I'm going to talk about 4 steps that you can take today, right now, to shift your state and also to take control of the way that you feel in any circumstance, any situation, any condition. I'm so happy to share this with you today because it's really an empowerment tool that my teacher, Mary Morrissey, and many other wonderful teachers have taught me about liberating ourselves from circumstances. Today is a cloudy day, a rainy day in New York City, and it's easy on those gloomy, rainy days to let it make us feel down. It's easy to have the circumstances in our lives get inside of us and make us feel a certain way. We get a bill from the IRS, we have an argument with one of our loved ones, we get some bad news, we have an argument with our boss, we find out we didn't get the job, we didn't get the opportunity. You know, what's happening for us is not exactly the way we would want it to be happening. We take a long time, we're stuck in traffic, or just it's a rainy day and we're feeling not so good. So here are the 4 steps where you can really take control of the way that you feel in any circumstance, and therefore disconnect the way you feel for what's going on the outside. Take control of the way that you feel on the inside and become a thermostat rather than a thermometer for what's going on around you. So step 1 is notice what you're noticing. You may be walking along, you may be working at your desk, and all of a sudden you're just noticing, you're paying attention that you're not feeling that happy. You're feeling kind of depressed or down or sad or grouchy, and you don't want to be feeling that way, but you notice that you are. So step 1, notice what you're noticing. Most important awareness step. When we start to notice the state that we're in, rather than just unconsciously moving through life, feeling and acting and thinking a certain way, we start to notice. Take a deep breath and notice, I'm actually feeling not like I want to be feeling right now. Step 2, interrupt. Interrupt the thought pattern. You'll notice when you're noticing how you feel that you're probably thinking some thoughts that don't really feel good. You're not thinking good feeling thoughts. You're thinking worry thoughts. You're thinking concerned thoughts. You're thinking sad thoughts or angry thoughts. Thoughts about conditions in your lives that are not so great. Or you're just saying, you know what, it's kind of gloomy outside and I really wanted it to be sunny. And you kind of make this decision to be down because it's gloomy outside, it's rainy. So you're noticing what you're noticing, step 1. And step 2 is you're interrupting the thought. You're interrupting the thought train of worry, doubt, and fear, of anxiety, of frustration, of anger, of blaming, of thinking about something that doesn't make you happy. And step 3 is take a deep breath. Breathe yourself into the present moment, because what we'll find is that when we're on that thought train of negative thoughts, we're really not fully present, not really fully alive and centered and present in this moment. Our thoughts are somewhere else. What we have to do next, what we didn't get done today, what we're worried about might happen in the future. And so it's step 1, we're noticing what we're noticing. Step 2, we're interrupting the thought train or the thought pattern. And number 3, we're breathing ourselves. We're taking some deep breaths and we're breathing ourselves into the present moment. And the present moment is where we can, step 4, reset and redirect our thoughts to a better feeling thought. Abraham Hicks is a wonderful teacher who uses that phrase, to redirect your thoughts to a better feeling thought. It's a perfect way. So I'm thinking worry, doubt, and fear. I'm worried about paying my rent this month. I'm worried about the stock market. Right now we're in a place where the last couple of days in the stock market, I know my colleagues and clients who are in the investment business have some concern over the fluctuations, over the volatility in the stock market. And so I've coached this and taught some of my clients and colleagues in that industry this very same technology. To notice how you're feeling, to interrupt the thought stream of worrying about it or of whatever your thought stream is, of breathing yourself into the present moment. And in this present moment, it's where that you have the full ability to then redirect your thought. And here's what you're redirecting your thought to. Number 1, a better feeling thought. Number 2, what am I grateful for? What am I grateful for in this moment? My healthy, happy baby girl who I'm madly in love with. My marriage, my beautiful wife, my healthy, happy parents that are still in my life, even though they're in their 80s. Or my beautiful home, the view that I have outside. And even though it's a cloudy day today, I still have this gorgeous view of the water and the sky and the buildings, and I feel very uplifted by that view. I'm grateful that I'm breathing, that I'm alive, that I have this never again repeatable gift of this blessing of this day. And we can also redirect our thoughts to our vision for what we would love. In previous Facebook Lives and videos, I've talked about the importance of developing a crystal clear vision of what you would like in your life. And it becomes like a vitamin, like an energetic vitamin, that you can redirect your worry, doubt, and fear or frustration thought, anger thought, sadness thought into, I'm so happy and grateful now that it all worked out. I have the money, the job, the relationship, I've lost the weight, I have the beautiful dream home, I'm on the vacation that I would absolutely love, and I'm feeling that, I'm on the cruise. My wife and I are going on a cruise with my mother-in-law, which we're excited about, this coming December. And that's part of a vision, to spend more time in vacationing and enjoying life. So in this moment, I don't have to be on the cruise in order to experience the feeling, to feel the feeling of the wish fulfilled, as Wayne Dyer put, of being on the cruise. And I can inhabit that. I can gain a level of dominion over my thinking, over my mental and emotional state, my psychological state, my energetic state. My subconscious mind, my brain, my awareness doesn't know the difference between actually having an experience and imagining having the experience. So I can shift my nervous system, shift my energy into feeling the feeling of the wish fulfilled. I'm on the cruise now. I'm not in a gloomy day in the middle of a work day where I have a lot of more work to do and not that much time to do it in. But I can interrupt the thought. Notice what I'm noticing. Interrupt the thought, breathe myself into the present moment, which is where I can create change. My thought patterns are usually about worrying about what's next or having some connection or being stuck in what's happened before. Very rarely are our worry, doubt, fear, anxiety, frustration thoughts about what's happening in this moment. And so we breathe ourselves into a present moment, and then we redirect our thoughts to a better feeling thought, to what we are grateful for. And most powerfully, and what I would really urge you to do, is to redirecting your thoughts to the vision of the life that you would love and putting it on as if it's happening now, right in this moment. I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm on that cruise. My business is at the level of success that I've always wanted. I have the $1 million, the $5 million, the $100 million of sales. I've expanded into all the different markets that I want to be expanding to. I have all the clients that I want. I'm feeling great in my body. I have lost the weight. I have the lover and the relationship. My marriage is better than ever. My relationship with my children, with my colleagues, with my community is better than ever. All of these things, I have more free time. I have more money than exactly as much money as I've always wanted. And I can shift my state from being a little gloomy on your average everyday Thursday, which is what today is, in the middle of a work day, when the stock market is fluctuating and there's lots of anxiety on Wall Street, and there's lots of bills to pay and things to do and responsibilities to take up our time and our thoughts, we can make a decision. I take control of my awareness. I take control of my state. And it doesn't have to change on the outside. We empower ourselves to have dominion over and to have power over how we feel, what we think, in our mental, emotional, psychological, energetic state in any circumstance. And when we start to develop that empowerment, that life mastery tool, then we are liberated from circumstances and we are free to create the life that we would love living. I hope to see you at my upcoming workshop next week. And please email me at john@johnmarkshaw.com if you're interested in talking more about this. And I'm also offering a complimentary coaching strategy session for anyone who reaches out to me. You can see the notes in the comments below and also in the Facebook post. I'm so happy and grateful to have had the time to spend with you today. So just remember, feeling a little down on a gloomy day, on a volatile day in the stock market, 4 steps. Step 1, notice how you're feeling. Notice what you're noticing. Step 2, interrupt that thought train. Step 3, breathe yourself into the present moment. And step 4, redirect your thoughts to a better feeling thought, to what you're grateful for, and best of all, to the vision of what you would love in your life and putting it on as if it's happening now. I'm John Mark Shaw, and I'm so grateful for this time that we've had together. Thank you.